What is going on, everybody? Jack Small of Animation Station here again for another upload. Well, another upload today. And this is something that I have been teasing for a while. I always said, hey, Glitch Text review is coming next. Hey, when's the Glitch Text review? Is it gonna come? Is it coming soon? Is it coming now? Is it coming then? I don't... You know what? It doesn't matter, because we're doing it now. I'm sorry for pushing this thing back, and it's not because I hate the show. In fact, far from it. It is a great show in every single way, shape, and form. This is by far Nick's best show in decades, and one that you have to watch right now. Like, after... I can't even say a whole lot without spoiling it, and I don't want to spoil it, so I'm just going to give it a quick 4 to 5 minute review, and we're going to see how this goes. Okay, let's start with the concept. The concept of the show is that there's a video game company and a guy who works for said video game company, and he hires these people to help work at said company, you know, like a normal person. But the thing is, that many people don't know, is that most of them are not only kids and teenagers, but also that they are part of this secret elite group called the Glitch Techs, where they go around neighborhoods, around houses and stuff, and whenever they find a video game glitch, they have to, well, eliminate the glitch, take the corrupted system back to headquarters, and get it fixed, and a full refund, which I really wish companies were that nice in real life. But yeah, it's a really, really good show, and that's basically the concept. And the concept itself is enough to get you interested, because it's pretty much literally a video game show, and even though it has a bunch of characters in it, it mostly revolves around these two kids, Five and Miko, I believe her name is, and it mostly revolves around these two as they go around busting glitches and dealing with life problems and becoming friends and all that stuff. And the pilot for this one was actually really interesting because it doesn't have the intro right away. The intro isn't introduced until the second episode, and not only that, I really like where it went. I could not predict a single story beat that was going to happen in the show. I mean, aside from, obviously, Five and Miko becoming Glitch Techs, that was already revealed from the poster and art and trailer and stuff. But aside from that, you have no idea where it's going to go. It's a show that is very unpredictable, and that's what makes it very entertaining to me. Another thing that I really want to congratulate here is the animation. This is Nick's best animation in a long time, and I'm going to say this when I do a review of that garbage Rise of the TMNT show. And that show has great animation, but it's wasted on a show that should not have great animation. It's because it's garbage. And here, that fixes that problem, because the animation is used on a show that actually deserves it, that actually deserves to get all the highest quality animation available. And I hate that Nick booed it to Netflix, because I bet you, if they put this on air, on their lineup, in their show, along with SpongeBob, Loud House, and whatever, this could make Nick's profits and ratings skyrocket, because it's a very high quality, well written, well done show. And it just works for me on every single level. I mean, of course, me being a gamer myself, and no pun intended, but me being a gamer myself, it's really cool. I mean, there is an entire episode of this show that is literally an homage to Castlevania. I know they call it Castlestein or whatever, but it's very clearly Castlevania. I think Saberspark pointed this out, and yeah, it's very clearly Castlevania, and I love that. I'm a huge fan of Castlevania. It's one of my favorite games, and here it works really well, and I love what they did with it. The show is unpredictable, it's well animated, great voice acting, very strong, likable characters, many great stories, lots of action, and did I mention the great animation? I don't think I mentioned that yet. And yes, I think one of the shows that this is going to be getting compared to a lot is Gravity Falls, because it has that type of character dynamic. Like, Miko is a lot like Mabel. She's very energetic, yeah, it's very energetic, very happy, very joyful, very determined, and And yeah, I can clearly see the connections there. And 5 is not the greatest or most unique character, but he's likable. You root for him and you want him to win. And Miles. Oh man, Miles is a great villain. He's so unlikable and detestable, and and every time something funny happens to him, you laugh. Oh, another thing, the comedy in this show is spot on and some of the best I've seen. I have been laughing at this show ever since I started watching it. And as much as I love this show, as much as I've become a massive, die-hard fan of this show, this has a couple little nitpicks that I want to point out. First off, there's only 9 episodes. That sucks, because this is a great show, and it deserves more than just 9 episodes. Seriously, only 9 and one of them's the pilot. Come on, Nick. And another nitpick I want to point out, and this is something that is a bit of a spoiler, so heads up, one part right here is a spoiler. So, okay, it's time to spoil at least one element. Miko is immune to the mind-wiping technology that Keith tries to use Miles uses to wipe the minds of people after he comes in and does the glitch. That way no one knows that he was there or anything like that. But for some reason, Miko is immune to this, and in the show, even in the pilot, they don't really explain it. And that is a bit of a minor nitpick for me, because I do want to know, how is she immune? How is she immune? How is she unable not to be mind wiped unlike 5 and everyone else? And also, best pilot of 2019. That is just, that's easy. The best anime, stupid ad. The best pilot of 2020, in my opinion. It is a very good, very unpredictable, and very well done, well made pilot. And it is just one episode of the 9 fantastic episodes you're going to find here. There wasn't a single bad episode in this whole show. And I want this show to continue. And from what I've heard, it's not coming back until February of 2021, which sucks, because I hate waiting that long. But I'm willing to, because this show is one that is definitely worth checking out. Alright. Enough of my rambling, it's time for a final verdict. Now, I love this show, every single thing about it, from its great gamer references, to its great voice acting, its superb animation, good characters, strong story, great action, and again, I'm gonna say it again to sound like a broken record, the animation is amazing. Like, seriously, animation is a huge plus for this show. It is very good, very excellently done, and some of the best I've seen in a long time. And I can't wait to see what this show does next. And also, it's a traditional 2D animated TV show. I mean, come on. We are missing good 2D animation, especially in animated movies nowadays. So, seeing something like this makes it clear that, that 2D isn't dead, that 2D is still a very well-recognized and beloved art form that you can make really good content out of. And that's something that people haven't realized. And, oh my god, I went past 5 minutes. Whoops, I went off on a tangent. But, yeah, final verdict for me, guys, it's, without the minor nitpicks, it would be a 10, easily. But it does have some minor nitpicks, and I really want them to explain why and how Miko is immune to the mind-wiping technology, because they never explained it, and it needs to be explained. So, that's something that the creators need to explain in the next season. So, yes, I'm going to give this show a 9 out of 10 for a final verdict. Yeah, 9 out of 10. And I really think that this is one you gotta watch. If you're a gamer, if you love video games, if you just love good animation, this is one that you definitely want to check out. And this is by far one of Nick's best shows in decades. More than likely my pick for best cartoon in 2020. And one of Nick's best shows in a long time. It is definitely in my top 10. Heck, maybe my top 5, we'll see. But it's definitely one of Nick's best shows, one of the best cartoons ever, and I absolutely love it. And I highly recommend that all of you watching this video right now go out and see it. It is a fantastic show on every single level, and it deserves your time, and it deserves your Netflix subscription. And if you don't have money for Netflix, then go watch it on eFlix. That's all I can say. Okay, so yeah, that's that. So that is my full review of Glitchtex. I know it was a little disjointed, but I don't want to spoil anything, because this is a show you just need to see to believe, and I'll wait a week and then I'll do a spoiler review and talk about like the plot and stuff like that. But for now, I think this is a good enough place to start. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and yeah, go watch Glitchtex right now. This is a decree from Animation Station. Go watch Glitchtex right now. I love it. Christy loves it. I know a lot of people that love it, and it has become a critical darling. I have seen good videos on this show with very glowing positive reviews. I have not seen a single negative review of this show yet from anybody, and that's a really good sign. And if this does well enough, who knows, maybe Nick will finally take it off of Netflix and actually air it. But, you know, only time will tell. So yeah, Glitchtex, awesome show, definitely go see it. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell, because we still got a lot of more uploads to do today. So, yeah, this one's dropping, and stay tuned, because at 6 is the live stream. Can't wait to do that. And we also got a review for Onward, the Sonic movie spoiler review that I've been waiting to do for a while now, and the 2020 animated movie discussion, specifically all the movies that have not come out yet in the realms of animation. Except for Mortal Kombat. I'm not going to talk about that one because that is a R-rated movie and this is a kid-friendly channel. So, no Mortal Kombat. I'm going to talk about that on JNC. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, don't forget, Animation Station is your one-stop destination, and until next time, I'm Jack Small, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.